what you say and who you say it to.
Maybe you talk too much and you're asking for it. You can blame bad luck, but you're asking for it.
Yo, what is up YouTube? This is Jared from ProWrestlingFax, and these are my post-thoughts after watching the August 8th edition of Monday Night Raw. So overall, I'm going to be honest, I thought this show was terrible. I didn't like it. The first 2 hours were terrible. There wasn't that many matches either. It was mostly just like a soap opera and like 10-minute segments that weren't even like relevant. We start off with Enzo and Cass. It's been back-to-back weeks. I like Enzo and Cass and all, but I think they should start with like the top-tier guys, not Enzo and Cass. So end up Enzo facing Chris Jericho. I think Chris Jericho won by DQ, and him and Kevin Owens are now a thing. So we'll see what happens with that. Not pretty much else happened. We know Roman Reigns is facing Rusev now for the United States Championship. It just ended with Rusev beating Cesaro after Sheamus came in and kicked Cesaro in the head. So I guess they're going to be a rivalry. And we're going to have to see Rusev and Roman Reigns. They had like a wedding celebration because they got married in real life. So I guess they wanted to go over it. And you know how wedding things are in WWE. Someone always comes out to crash him. So I normally don't even really like Roman Reigns, but he came out and he he just embarrassed him and he put Lana's face in the cake, which was pretty funny. But I mean, they could have done better with that. But at the end of the show, Roman Reigns ended up spearing him, and that was pretty much it for that. Let's think what else happened. Sasha Banks faced Dana Brooke, and if Dana Brooke would win, it would be a 2-on-1 handicap match for the women's title at SummerSlam. And Sasha Banks won, so it's going to be a 1-on-1 Sasha versus Charlotte at SummerSlam. I thought the Mick Foley and Daniel Bryan thing was going to be really good. They didn't even talk about anything. They just said sorry for him coming on their show. And then he said a little bit don't brag on my show or something like that, but it never got too heated. And then Cesaro came out and he said Daniel Bryan was you are not used very well here. And then I didn't know if that was a sign maybe he's going to get traded to SmackDown, but I think he's going to stay on Raw now because him and Sheamus. And what else happened? I think there was a tag match. The Dudley Boys against Neville and Sin Cara, and it's the first time I've ever seen Neville and Sin Cara together, so it was actually pretty good seeing them together. They fit pretty well. Neville did most of the work. I haven't watched Neville wrestle in a while, but he looked really good, and I've always thought that he had a lot of potential, maybe to be not world champion, but US champion or something, but he's never really got up there yet. Hopefully he does in the future. That was pretty much it. We did hear that Brock Lesnar is going to be live on Raw next week to talk about, I guess, their match this next coming Sunday. That's pretty much it. Overall, I didn't like the show at all. I thought it was going to be way better than what it was. But, it was still a good show. I mean, you can't really diss it. It was Monday Night Raw. I haven't watched wrestling in a while. Well, since last Tuesday, but it was good to see Raw every week. And some weeks are going to be good, some weeks are going to be bad. That's just how it is. So probably next week will probably be pretty good, usually because the Raw and SmackDown right before the pay-per-views are always really good. We got SmackDown tomorrow, which I think is going to be about the same as Raw. Probably not that good, but hey, it'll be okay. That's pretty much it I got to say. If you all thought different about the show, comment below what you thought about it, or comment below why you didn't like it. And that's pretty much all I got to say. And this is Jared from Pro Wrestling Facts, and I'm out, guys. Peace.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Picture paragraphs unloaded, wise words being quoted. Beat the weakness in the rap game and sold it. Bow down, pray to